Quick headline before we get into it. Every single region we track moved up in diesel this week. Let's break down what that actually means for you. So all 10 regions posted a week over week increase. That's pretty broad, but I want to be clear. It's not a spike. The biggest movers were in the Central Plains, Great Lakes, Upper Midwest, all about 5%, right at the edge of what we'd call a spike territory, but not quite there. The one I really want you to pay attention to is South Central Arkansas, Louisiana, Oklahoma, Texas. Diesel there hit right around $5.23 a gallon, a sharp 24% climb since July. We double checked that against the full year's numbers, and it's still running a few percent below the region's peak back in April. So it's a fast move, not a record, but it's real and it's worth pricing for. If you've got a Gulf Coast lane and your last estimate is more than a couple weeks old, it's definitely time to refresh it. West Coast is still your most expensive corridor in the country, running about 14% above the national average, which sits around $5.45 a gallon. Something here I really want to note, even though prices only moved up slightly week over week, diesel cost was around $3.50 in January. April, $5.50, May around $5.60. Right now it's around $5.45 a gallon. If you look at it week over week, it doesn't seem like much of a change. But looking at the bigger picture, transport costs are very different than they were at the beginning of the year. For weather this week, the big story is the Great Lakes. That's Indiana, Kentucky, Michigan, Ohio. Second straight week of serious flooding. Every single alert in that region rated severe. If you got vehicles moving through there, building some extra time. Central Plains is dealing with an overlapping flood system as well. Everywhere else, it's heat. Southeast, mountain, South Central, all under extreme heat advisories. And out on the West Coast, wildfire season is active in Oregon, Washington, so keep an eye on that. On the AHX side, carriers are still picking up the best price shipments first, but coverage is healthy across all major lanes. A couple markets worth watching would be Florida, Utah, are both showing some softening on the delivery side. So if you ship into those states a lot, keep an eye on pricing over there. On the flip side, Iowa, North Carolina, and Ohio are strong pickup markets right now. One more quick calendar note before I let you go. Next Monday, August 24th, is a Ukrainian Independence Day. A good chunk of our carriers on the road are Ukrainian, so don't be surprised if you see a short dip in the availability that day. The same idea is what we would flag around Orthodox Eastern. So here's the bottom line. Price your South Central lanes with that new number in mind. Give yourself extra time around the Great Lakes, and keep in mind that we are in a different transport market than we were at the beginning of the year. Full breakdown, every region, every number is up on the blog right now. And remember, a broker isn't tracking any of this for you, but we are.